Okay, the research center that we're standing at right now, this facility, is 32 acres in size, and it's all chain link fenced in. And then we own, Emery County owns another 110 acres to the north and to the east that allows us for an industrial park for those who do research here, and if they want to commercialize it, they can move there and build the buildings and start to commercialize products.
I'm Dr. Jeremy Pearson, and I'm a California native, BYU grad, undergrad in chemical engineering. Growing up and living in these two areas in Los Angeles and California, seeing the smog and pollution developed within me a strong interest in clean air and sustainable energy systems. And I see this energy center as having strong potential. Clayton Christensen describes in his book, The Innovator's Dilemma, the development of disruptive technologies that dramatically improve costs and sustainability of our energy supplies. I think that this center is going to produce a lot of those, from nuclear energy solutions and advanced power cycle and coal power solutions that we're currently working on, to other things like hydrogen generation through electrolysis, and we're also working on radioisotope power systems, nuclear batteries for terrestrial and space applications. Another group, USNC Tech in Salt Lake, is working on nuclear-powered rockets, nuclear thermal propulsion, and they're interested in using the facility. So there's a broad scope of various energies that can be researched here.
This is a unique facility to have here in Emery County, because this furnace, there's only possibly 3 in the world. I know there's one in Africa, there's one in Emery County, and I think Germany has one that's similar to this, but those are the only furnaces out there that can do this type of work, this type of testing. And this is what's been doing the testing on different fuels. We'd be able to, it actually replicates the furnace in a small scale compared to the Hunter Unit 3 power plant. So everything they burn through here would react the same way that fuels would react at the power plant furnace. For example, the fuels that we've been using to test here for England has made the decision that they do not burn coal in their coal-fired power plants anymore. So in that process, they've had to go out and find wood, like I said, sugar cane, other forms of biomass that they can bring in, dry, grind up, and put into the boilers to take the place of the coal. And so we do all the testing of that here so that they can test for their CO2, the NOx, the BTU content, all of those same things, and ash erosion and everything that they need to know inside a boiler, so you don't plug them or cause more damage than you would have by just burning coal. It's now going to go into a 3-year testing program. We'll get this changed. We'll bring in more equipment outside to test the high pressure CO2 and high temperature, and see how much work we can get out of it, so we can prove that cycle. It could extend life of power plants by not using their water cycles that they use, that they could just use their byproduct CO2 that they can capture out of their flue gas and use it in the boiler for more work on the turbines.
So the center to date has received an investment of over $11 million from the state, mainly coming from the Community Impact Board, and just this year received another $2 million from the state appropriations. And we have also recently submitted an application for roughly $30 million from the U.S. Economic Development Administration as part of the Build Back Better Challenge competition. And this will provide equipment such as microscopes, hot cells, ICP, mass specs, and supercomputers, 3D metal printers, all that can be utilized by the various nuclear and hydrogen and space entities that are interested in coming to use the facility.
And we are being noticed literally by ports from all over the United States. We have companies and investors coming and talking to us all the time about wanting to do work here at the Research Center. It's very exciting, and it's a really exciting time.